Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. This is quite a story, and it keeps getting juicier in the sense that I don't know what's real, right? I don't have any inside information. I don't know if there's a list. I don't know if there's a black book. I don't know how deeply Trump is mentioned in the black book. I don't know how deep his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein was. I have no idea. All I can say is this. The level of defensiveness that Trump is exhibiting, his willingness to attack his own base, to basically say, you know, I've lost them. They're all bought into a hoax. They're all supporting Democrats. They're all this. Makes him look guilty. Makes him look very, very guilty. I mean, he's basically calling MAGA stupid. And now he doesn't have to run for election again, but he might need MAGA for the midterm elections, but he's seriously alienating big chunks of them. So, for example, he said today, they want to talk about Epstein, the Epstein hoax. It's a hoax now. And the sad part, it is people that are doing Democrats' work. They are stupid people. He just called basically MAGA stupid on television. So, I mean, and he keeps coming out with these long, tweets on social, on Truth Social, denouncing his own supporters around this. And it really does look like he is listed there, and his association with Epstein somehow has, it makes it seem like he has a real association with Epstein in the file. He's claiming that the Democrats created the Epstein file to make him, Trump, look bad, and that what his base is doing is being useful idiots for the Democrats' goal. But of course, he was part of that. He promised to release the Epstein files. He's part of it. He appointed Bondi and the two guys at the FBI who all staked a claim on the Epstein file. So he ran a campaign on the Epstein file. If this is a file that the Democrats created out of nothing, why did he make a big deal out of it originally? Why did these people do? And it makes sense that if now they've discovered he's in it, they don't want to release it. But the whole thing is just weird. And again, I have no idea. I mean, the whole thing seems weird to me because, I mean, if the Democrats had something on Trump, something big on Trump, and Trump's relationship to Epstein, why didn't they release it before the election? Why didn't Biden release it? And Trump keeps saying it was Obama. Why didn't Obama release it? This is after Obama. But why didn't Biden release it? Now, the Trump administration did release a video of what happened in the jail cell when Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. And originally they said, there's a minute missing. Don't worry about it. There's a minute missing from every video that they take. It's when they switch tapes or something happens, and it's just a regular minute missing in all videos. So people said, well, can you release other videos where the minute is missing at the same timestamp? And of course they couldn't. And then they released the video of the Jeffrey Epstein thing, and it's not a missing minute. It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds missing. I mean, these people are, I know some of you get mad when I say this. These people are stupid. They are stupid. I mean, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, these are not smart people. So they think somehow if they lie, they change reality by the lie. And they're not going to get caught when they actually release the video. it's just a minute. No, it's 2 minutes and two. And I think it's the most likely scenario is that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. But by releasing a video with 2 minutes and 20 seconds missing and then lying about it, you look guilty. You look like you're hiding something. So to the extent that these people are, trying to hide something, they're doing a pretty bad job of it, because for months they've been saying, we're going to release it, and then suddenly, oh, we discovered there is no file. There's nothing to release. Well, that comes across as stupid. Is that the best you have? And if there's nothing there, if there really is no file, then again, they're coming off as stupid. Because then why all this defensiveness? Why not release what you have? There's so many ways in which you could do this that does not make you look guilty. But look, right now, not knowing anything about this, Trump looks unbelievably guilty. Now, I find it hard to believe he is, because I think Biden would have used it. But, maybe Biden didn't have the dirt. Maybe Kash Patel found the dirt and now regrets it and doesn't know where to bury it. The whole thing, it's like really, really bad planning. I mean, it's an idiot in charge, an idiot minions, and it's an idiotic administration. It really, really, really is. I mean, it just makes no sense to me. Because they're stupid, they're doing it. They're doing it because they promised MAGA that they will release the files, and they didn't really know what was in the files, and Trump just, he says anything. So the relation between what he says and truth and reality there is no relationship. So he just said it because that's what MAGA wanted him to say. And then when the guy went into the FBI and actually saw what was in the files, and when Pam Bondi actually read the file, she realized, oh, shit. I guess, I don't know, but that's my point. No matter what the reason is, they're doing about the worst job in the world communicating it. And Trump is making it look like he's guilty in this of association with Epstein. But, we know very little. We know very little about actually what Epstein did and actually what happened on the island and actually what happened in the different homes. We know very little about the concretes. Most of the court cases, we know very little about. The court cases have been sealed and there's been settlements. So we know very little about all of it. What should they do now? Of course, there's a file. Everybody knows there's a file. I mean, it's not that there isn't a file. They're not even denying that there's a file. Trump is now saying it's a file created by Biden to make him look bad. So he's not denying there's a file. I don't know. They got into a mess. But of course there's a file. Nobody is saying there's no file. I mean, there was an investigation. There has to be something in the file. Maybe the file says, we've investigated all these things. There were no videotapes. There was no. I mean, okay, so release it. Show us the evidence. Show us the FBI report that says we went to the island, and we didn't find any videos, and there was no equipment there. We checked out Jeffrey Epstein's accounts, and there's no evidence of bribery. We checked out this, and by the way, here's how Epstein made money. None of that, right? It has to be somewhere because the FBI has been investigating this for 25 years. So if they've investigated for 25 years, right, even before his conviction, his plea deal in Florida, okay, where's the file of that investigation for 25 years? And maybe they're legit privacy reasons, all kinds of other reasons they don't want to release it. My guess is what they'll do is they'll release some file that'll be heavily redacted. And then people will be upset because it's redacted, but you promised. And then who knows where it goes from there. The whole thing is just it's a disaster, and they're digging themselves deeper into a hole. It's not like they are solving anything. Now, my advice, you shouldn't have partied with Jeffrey Epstein to begin with. But, come clean. One way or the other, come clean. Tell the truth. It's clear they're not telling the truth. It's not clear what the truth is, but what's obvious because of their contradictions and their misstatements and everything else that they're doing, that the truth is not something they're telling us. So what should they do? One way or the other, tell us the truth. Right? So it really is an administration of clowns at so many different levels.